You are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. I'm Alex Perez.
I'm Mike Morales, and we are down at the home stretch of our Ilegal Mezcal Love Fest because
And
we love it.
we are Mezcal aficionados too.
Yeah, we are. A lot of people think that we just do tequila. We actually don't. It's tequila, mezcal, and sotol as well. So we're planning on getting a couple of sotols here for next year's sipping off the cuffs, and hopefully for Brands of Promise. And because now sotols are coming into their own. Of course, we have
Yep.
our favorites, but for right now, we've got Ilegal Mezcal, and you're gonna.
God.
This is the Anejo. You got the special edition, but you got an earlier lot number than I did. I got lot number 14. You got lot number 9, huh?
Lot number 9. Now it's got a neat closure on it. This is actually a cork that's been dipped in what'd you call it?
It's beeswax,
Beeswax.
but it takes a certain. It's going to be a little difficult if you look at what Alex has. He's using his Slim Jim. his
It's actually
see
my letter opener.
Nah, it's a Slim Jim. That's it. You repossess cars for a living, don't you? He's using a letter opener to just work his way around the cork and
Yeah,
and the wax.
you don't want to damage the cork, so you
It's
actually
real.
want to
It's
take.
real cork, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not synthetic.
Yeah, you can actually break off the wax just where the glass meets the cork. Yeah.
The wax. If you're wondering why wax, it's not necessarily a.
It's good.
Yeah, tastes like bees. The wax is not just a gimmick. It actually seals in. It does not allow air to get in, and of course protects the cork.
Yeah, it makes a good seal.
Yeah,
There you go.
check it out. Ooh, did you hear it? Did you
Check
hear
it
that
out,
pop?
man.
Hey, now let me see the bubbles. Show me the
Pour me
bubbles.
some.
Show me the
Pour me some.
bubbles.
Pour me some
Show
Ilegal.
me the bubbles. Oh, mira qué bonito. Now, according to the website, the website says this is aged for 13 months in a blend of American and French oak.
Wow.
Holy cow.
I like the Americans and I like the French. It's got a beautiful color.
Yeah, it's kind of a golden honey color.
And for being in 13 months, it's kind of, I would think it'd be a little darker, huh?
I, I thought so.
It must be the probably the Virgin American.
Yeah, it's rare you will find a virgin French oak barrel because that just doesn't happen. French oak is expensive.
Oh, sorry, I jumped right to the nose.
That's okay. That's
You
all
know,
right.
I'm a smelly, feely kind of guy.
That's
But
why you sniffed me when I first met you.
yeah, so it's got really nice legs on you too.
Yeah, it's just so far we've fallen all over ourselves with the joven and then the reposado and now this añejo, which is a blend.
It's like a honey color.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's oh whoa wow holy cow.
it's an incredible nose.
Woo! Now, if you think that aging it, for those of you who have had tequilas aged in French oak barrels, you know that it literally changes it into something else. Here, you're still not losing the espadin. You can still get that it's
Yes,
a
you can.
mezcal. You're not losing that layer. It's actually adding another top layer to it.
And the smokiness is right in its place. I can now get the maple. I can really get the maple on the nose here. Put it on some pancakes.
Wow. Pour it on your favorite whoever.
You get some orange notes too.
This is
Wow.
just a beautiful. It's
It's,
just it's
it's,
taken
it's,
it's taken mezcal to from where it's Yes, it comes from a palenque. Yes, it comes from the wild. Yes, you can drink it out of a gourd, but they have taken the country person and put, you know,
Mhm.
high heels and a dress on this thing and really did it successfully, because this is just a beautiful, just the nose alone, just spend time with it. Wow.
Wow, this
You
is
didn't you didn't
really.
wait for me.
I'm sorry. It's really, really good. It's smooth. It just lays on the palate, and then it just explodes in the mouth.
Mm, mm,
Incredible.
mm.
You get the vanilla notes in there on the
Oh,
palate.
the retro nasal effect that you get is marvelous. It's just, you get all of it. The smoke is down. It's like I say, it's the smoke to me is like I said in the previous with the reposado. It's like this is a thoroughbred. It can run. It can win,
Smoke
but
has been tamed.
the smoke has been tamed, and so the horse has been tamed, and because it's got nothing to prove, and so by that, it's just a beautiful animal. It's like looking at the Kentucky Derby and you say, what a beautiful horse. It's not running. It's just parading in front of you. It's a beautiful horse. And it's the same thing with this. So it's just a beautiful añejo.
Wow, this is really, really good.
You know the effect that we're getting with this añejo. You know how long it takes to age a tequila to get anything to come close to this. And this particular blend, it's only 13 months.
Wow.
13 months for an añejo tequila doesn't taste anything like this.
Yeah, the layers upon layers of taste too. Wow.
Mm,
So different coming out of the gourd, huh?
just a little bit.
Wow.
But
Yes.
the flavor is there. It's just everything is there. They're doing it right. If they were going to introduce people to mezcal, and you couldn't get the hang of Pechuga, you couldn't get the hang of Real Minero, because all there was Ron Cooper's Del Maguey. If you couldn't get the hang of that stuff, you could with this. You really could, and I could see where I would smuggle it. I would bring it back across the border. That's the story. The story
I'd
goes is,
love to go to that bar.
if you seen, you can actually see pictures of the bar. You can find Ilegal on Facebook and Twitter. There are pictures of
I'm
the
gonna check
bar
it
on their albums. It's very rustic. It's a very rustic bar, and even though it has um, that wild country feel to it, it really is an elegant sipper. I mean, you can dress this sucker up in a Riedel glass if you wanted to, in a snifter. You can serve it out of a gourd. Just don't drink it out of a bottle, because that would be cheapening it. You really got to spend time with these. The beautiful part about the mezcals is that it forces you to spend time with it. You must, to get the full effect, to get the smoke, to get the flavor profile, to get the story. You know, you would do yourself a disservice by not.
Wow, this is a super premium mezcal. This añejo is it's just a beautiful thing.
The funny thing, Alex, the first time that I tried Ilegal, I was still living in New Mexico, and one of the distributors who was thinking of carrying it gave me a bottle that was sealed. It was a sealed bottle. And I swear to you, it was, other than Ron Cooper, I only had one. I only had one standard, one bar, so everything was measured up against that bar. And I think it was the Joven that I had. No, not the Joven, the Reposado. I went through half a bottle in a sitting, no buzz, and it did not taste like any any mezcal that I had before. So I had no
But
comparison to it.
yeah.
Um, this version, these lots that we got, and this was a couple of years ago, I say 4 or 5 years ago, before having tried just the reposado. Um, these lots are more in line with what I should have tasted the first time. I don't know what happened to that bottle. I don't know if it was a tainted bottle. I don't know if it was sitting in the guy's cabinet when he handed it to me. He says, "What do you think?" I said, "Well, I've heard of them. I've never had it." So it's not anything like what I had before. I'm not sure what was up with that bottle. It's gone. It's no longer in existence. But these are beautiful. These are beautiful. And again, I think brand of promise for the Anejo Espadin
Oh, well,
at 40 ABV in the legacy category, because these guys, like I say, Ron Cooper made us aware of mezcal, but these guys put it on the map, and they're everywhere. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on Twitter. Follow their mixologist, Gilbert Marquez. Guy's amazing. I had a chance to sit with him for a good long afternoon. He and I believe Marco Ramos is also a brand ambassador, and you'll see these guys in LA a lot. They're all over Los Angeles, and I think Gilbert also does some stuff in Atlanta as well. So go get it, find it online.
good stuff.
Yeah, if you want to introduce somebody to what mezcal, what the possibilities are, this
Nice.
is the one to do it. Mm.
I'm very impressed. And you've gained a new fan, Ilegal.
Hey, that kudos to you guys and
Wow.
to John Rexer, who is the owner of Café Noce and was responsible for bringing this mezcal into the country. I believe there's a gentleman. I want to say Stephen Myers, but he's one of the partners. Let me check and see. Um, let me just verify that, because I believe Stephen Myers is also a partner in.
While you're looking for that,
There
it's
he is. Yeah, it's Stephen Myers,
and
and
these
he
are
is also a partner in Ilegal and Café Noce. So
cool.
he's also very accessible over Facebook.
Now,
And
Ilegal Mezcal is produced in small lots with each bottle hand corked, labeled, and numbered. There are no additives, no artificial yeast, and no artificial coloring. We are advocates of biodiversity and environmental protection in the Oaxacan region, or in the Oaxacan region.
yeah, they put their money where their mouth is.
Yeah,
The bottle is elegant. It is a little bit longer neck than what you might be used to seeing, but um, it carries a lot of weight, and
yeah,
you see exactly what you're getting. It's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff.
I love it.
Um, I do too. Brand of Promise nominee. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
I'm Alex Perez, Southern California, enjoying some Ilegal Mezcal and loving it. Get yourself some. Thanks for watching. You're watching TequilaAficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. And as always, sip wisely.